Hey people, it's Broken Puppet, and this is how to draw an old school rose. Enjoy. Right people, how to draw an old school rose. Now I know I've taught this in a few of my videos, but I figured I'd just do one video to dedicate to this, so it's nice and quick and easy to get hold of. Start off with, get yourself a circle in the middle. Line this up, sort of like divide it into like 5 sections. Roughly equal, so sort of like, do like that, sort of like 5 lines like that. And each one of these gaps just fill in a circular shape. So that's where the body's going to go, this is where the petals are going to go. And then come off, like, between a few areas, just do a line, 2 archways, a line, 2 curves, do one over here, one up there. That's just where some leaves are going to go. So to start off with, now we've got the circle, we kind of got this V shape here, just a little bit wider than it. Just reinforce, going to bring in 2 lines, one coming down that side, one coming down this side. Just on the inside, going to bring in a semicircle loop, come in again, when you get to that centre, just going to curve and do the same the other side. Like that. I'm going to have one coming off of this, just going up here, and again, little curve shape, come to a stop, curve, up into it. Same the other side, curve, curve. Now in this middle bit, it's going to do circle, circle on top, circle on the side, little line on the inside of it, little line on the inside of it. Just reinforce that circular shape in those bits there. And now the petals you can have come in different ways. I'll quickly just sketch in a couple bits and then rub them out. Now when you get to the leaf edge, you can have it kind of go like, sort of nice and swirly and come to a point, like so. You can start with a point in the middle, go outwards, come into it, like so. Or you can have them just round, or you can sort of change them up any how you want. You can do little overturns if you want, so you can come in at the side here, start curving a bit higher than the line, and join up where you finished. You get a little overturn. For these ones, I'm just going to go typical old school, and I'm just going to bring in to the point. What I tend to do is, as I go around, I make each one kind of overlap just a bit in the corner. So you see, this one will sit behind this one behind this, this behind this, this behind this, this behind this. So you get this cool kind of like spiralling going around it. Now if once you start sketching them in, you realise you haven't quite divided it equally, just keep sketching your lines in until it feels about even. It doesn't have to be 100%. If you want to make it look old school, to be honest, you don't really want it 100% because it never really was, to be honest, back in the day when they done it. So now I'm just going to get me a Sharpie, just quickly go over the lines in that, and then I'll do shading and everything. Now I'm being a bit quick with this, take your time, get your lines nice and good. Take it off because I keep hitting that. so you see you just got the petals come up around the outside. And now for the leaves, bring in a line and the little line next to it. Bring it out, like just curve a little bit here and then curve it out. Now this is only one way to the petals, there are hundreds and hundreds of ways of doing these. This is just quite a classic old school way of doing it. Like so. I'm just going to do a line on the inside of these circles. Now this is just a centerpiece, you can change how you do the centerpiece. It doesn't have to be exactly like that. Now just here, I'm going to come down a little bit, just do a diagonal line like that. So we're just creating a tip on each one of these. And after that, just bring in repeated lines about the same distance apart. Just coming down. Same on the other side. Try to get roughly the same amount of lines. So that you sort of like start from the same point. That way you can't really mess up. I know some people struggle with parallel lines, so like take your time. Now if I was doing this for like a professional piece I was going to sell a tattoo, I'll definitely take my time and make sure these are all nice and even. There we go. Just basic line work. Just rub out that pencil work. Give me a Sharpie. Now you can colour this in bit in red if you want. I'm going to go traditional and just colour these bits in black. I'm going to colour these bits in black as well. I'm just leaving a highlight just on the edge, so literally just copy that circle around, just leaving the same distance apart highlight all the way around. Then just colour that bit in solid. Like so. Now, most of these old-fashioned ones are done with watercolours, but you know me, I'm just going to use my markers, it's just quick and easy. So I'm just going to start here. Bring in a bit of black. Just at the bottom. And I'm going to keep going across sideways, just building out that black and fade it out. So it's using Winsor & Newton brush markers here. It's just a basic grey set you can buy. And I just keep going into lighter and lighter shades until eventually it will just fade away to nothing, pretty much. Now the thing to remember when on this kind of paper and with these kind of markers, it will wet the paper, so it will initially look darker. As it dries, it'll fade off, like that edge will kind of fade out. Just going to do that for all these bits around here. Just do it back. Put all the black bits first, so I can go around there. I recommend doing a section by section. I can put the black in because the grey is very close to the black, but they're easier to blend while they're wet, just like water paints. You let them dry, they can be tougher to blend out. So now let's go one by one, just blending out. So you're just doing the exact same routine, just going that side to side motion, just going around. Fading out. And then when I put in the red, it'll just completely fade it. It's like a second layer of fading. But, you know, like I say all the time, you know, take your time with it. I tend to go through these pretty quick. Don't feel like you have to go at the speed I go. Take your time, pause, rewind. You know, there's no time limit of art. You know, you just take as long as you need to. There's my blender. There we go. Probably seen me this a few times. Just a little cool trick you can do with blenders. Just get your blender, get the big tip, hold it to the edge of your pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Normally it's 10, but because this one's running out a little bit, go a little bit longer. It basically just saturates it, and then you just keep working back, and you'll get your fade out. And it's quite large rows, so it's quite a lot of area to cover. So you can come do that, and then just come over the edge, just reinforce that fade out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You'll notice because the tip will start to go white. Once the tip's gone, like, you know, fairly white, you know, that's when you can start. And I recommend using the side to side motion, that way you can get it nice and even. You can go all the way to the edge with the red if you want. Wrong way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch to another blender in a minute, I think. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you do it sometimes and you miss little bits, you know, you can always give it a second layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Or you can always leave, like, you know, the white edge bit. You know, the same way I've done with black, you can just do that with a red. Now I'll do this and I'll colour it with a red so you can see how it looks both ways. So see, that's how it looks like with a red fade out. You've got a red fade out, or you can go like this. Just leave yourself a little white line, same way you've done with the black. And colour in solid. Or you can go all the way to the edge, you know, it's really up to you. And that's a good thing old school razors, you know, they're simple things, but Jesus Christ, there's so many different ways of doing them. I think near enough every artist I know, or every tattooist, has a different way of doing an old school rose. It's very easy to personalise and customise. See, and that's how it looks like with, like, you know, the gap. Don't worry, those bits were just blending, just the same colour. Right. Now you can use like blues, like silvers, greys. I always tend to use me yellow, so it gets like a golden. And what I do is just look in from one side, leave a gap in the middle, flick the other way. Just create a little shine in the middle. I think it's always cool. The leaves, it's going to go black at the bottom, and blend that out and go into green. It's grey. The only bit I'm not colouring in, as you can see, is the stem. You can do if you want. I quite like the stem to stand out separately. I know it doesn't make sense realistically, but it's old school, it's not meant to make sense, it's supposed to be stylized. Give yourself green. Just go over there with the green. So you can see I'm just leaving that little section done at the top, which I will colour in orange. Orange. Always feels weird using this side. I don't normally use the block side. I like to use it every now and again just to try it, but it never quite feels comfortable. You know, I'm more of the brush tip person. Bit of orange just up that stem. And there you go. I mean, that is how to draw an old school rose. You know, it's simple, but it's a beautiful thing, and it's such a great addition to any tattoo pretty much. You know, you can always put that anywhere and it just works. You know, I think that's a good thing of roses, they do work anywhere. But yeah, hope you like it, hope you enjoyed it. Check out my videos and The Broken Puppet, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.